What's up, guys? Going to be heading out today to go do some fishing. I gotta wait for my wife to come pick me up. Reason why I have to wait is because my Jeep broke down. It's in the shop right now, so I got 0 rides, and I'm not about to ask her to go ahead and hook up the trailer, take out the kayak out, drop me off. I don't know if I trust her with the trailer, but anyways, I'm gonna be making a quick trip out today to Packery Flats probably. A lot of things are helping me pick Packery Flats, a lot of reasons. So I guess we'll talk about it whenever I get back from fishing. I don't know, we'll see. Talk about reasons why I chose that place, what I'm using to tell me what times to go fishing. It's actually about 11 o'clock right now. App I'm using is telling me today's bite should be picking up around 1 o'clock, so we'll see what it does. And like I said, we'll talk about it later. Rod setup, gear setup, stuff like that. Stay tuned.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
There we go, found a little school of them. Coming in shallow with a little high tide here. Alright. Come on, buddy, I'll let you off. Right there. Nice little wading red. There's a bunch of reds right over there. Oh man, it's a huge school. Buddies, don't leave. See the wake? A huge wake of them. Matter of fact, there's some reds right here. There we go. Oh my god. Oh, missed him. Let's get another one. It's like a salmon run. Just a massive school of these guys. Insane. There we go. There we go. Scare your buddies. Don't scare them, please. Let's have some fun. Come on, come on. Another one. Beautiful, healthy. Alright, so we just got on a school of reds. Pulled 2 out of it, and they broke up. For the most part, reds will just go ahead and swim around until they school back up, and then they'll start going about their thing again with feeding. So just got to keep an eye out for tails. You know, just nervous water with bait, any large wakes. Eventually you'll find them schooled up again, and it may be a little ways down, it may not be. It's really just the luck of the draw. When you're waiting, or even if you're on a kayak, move slow, stay quiet. Try and sneak up on your schools. Look what I found in front of me.
Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Oh yeah. Oh. That's them. There we go. There we go. There we go. Those other guys got scared off. It's all good. another beauty. See you later, buddy. Now you can tell they're feeding. They're kicking up all this mud. That's why you're seeing their tails. They're kicking up all the bottom. You can see where they've been, which is right here. And you can see where they're heading, which is out there a little bit further to the north. There we go. You ready for it? Here you go, here you go.
And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to
Set the hook. Let them kind of run away from the school. That's what I've learned. Look, school is unbothered. I should be able to pick up another one right here. Don't run that one.
Go, 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 go.
Have a good one. Thank you for playing. Alright, so as you saw, I had a pretty decent wade. No complaints there. Caught 4 fish on camera. Caught a couple more off camera before my my SD card finally ran out of memory. But like I said, I'll talk a little bit about what I'm using as far as apps go and as far as gear goes. First, we'll talk about gear. Number one thing that I learned over the past couple years is sunglasses play a big role in trying to fish the flats. For the longest time, I was wearing some Costas with a blue tint, and never could figure out why I was having a hard time seeing these fish. And I think last year, 2 years ago, something like that, I fished a tournament, decided to buy some green mirror tint, and that totally changed my game. Able to see fish from pretty far away, see the outlines a lot better. You know, just it was a total game changer. I'm using a Smith Guide's Choice XL with a green chroma pop lens. It's glass. I prefer glass. It's definitely a lot clearer. I am using a Waterloo rod. You probably can't see it from there. I'm gonna take my word for it. But this is a Waterloo HP Light. It's a very light rod. You would think that, you know, because of how soft it is, it has no backbone, but on the contrary, this thing has a solid backbone on it. As far as my reel goes, it's a Shimano Twin Power P2500. Super light. Like, this entire setup is the lightest thing I've ever used in my entire life. It's not the cheapest setup, but by far the best. And, I mean, there's nothing wrong with fishing a little bit heavier rods, less expensive. If you can afford it, I'd say go for something like this. Stick with something sealed. Usually, Penn makes pretty decent stuff. Problem is they're a little bit heavier. Daiwa makes decent stuff. Shimano makes good stuff. So stick with quality. It'll last you. Last things as far as soft flex go and jig heads. Jig heads, I'm using a Z-Man weedless. I've been having a lot of luck with these this year. JRZ's paddle tail. This is goo. Picking these up, trying these out. Pretty similar to that goo color. The Scorpions. It's, I hate to say it, it's close to a Kelly Wiggler ball tail. It's going to have different action. It's designed a little bit different. Kelly Wigglers, I'm using their ball tails and their paddle tails. Also, I'll go ahead and discuss what apps I'm using. I'm using multiple apps. I'll go ahead and talk to you about what I use for wind and what I use for tides. I use other ones, to help me with other stuff, but I'll discuss those in a different video. You're just gonna have to stick around, subscribe, and follow me. My first app that I use is for tides. I use Tide Alert. It'll tell you the tide throughout the day, and you can pick different locations for the tide that you're trying to use. For wind, I use either Wind Finder or I use Magic Seaweed. I generally use Magic Seaweed more often due to the fact that I'm constantly looking at offshore conditions, also trying to find windows open up for going offshore. So